Hello, today we will be talking about understanding the comparative market analysis. If you are not local and I will be sending you the report, it's important to know what you're looking at. So I will take a few minutes today to just go over the sections of the report of the comparative market analysis, referred further by calling it CMA. Now, one thing I will tell you is every home is unique. So they're not comparative, they're competitive. So consider your analysis as a competitive market analysis. You do have competition, every home does. And the competition are homes around your criteria. Whether you have a colonial in a certain town, in a certain square footage, there are other homes in the area that might be your competition. If you have a unique property, then the buyer is going to be looking at your home and other properties that would fit that criteria or price point. Every home has competition. So, for example, we will be reviewing a market analysis. It looks like something like this. And the first page is just a cover letter to explain to you what it is. The second page, you will notice there's an alphabet soup behind my name, and this explains exactly what those letters stand for. The next page will most likely be, and they're a little different, your home. This would be a listing of your property if it has been listed before, or a public record if it has not been listed before. The next page will be a sheet looking like this. This is the criteria I used to find your home. You will notice in this sheet that there will be no price point. I want the computer to tell me what the value will be. And the reason for that is all real estate agents you're going to be talking to are looking at the same information. So there shouldn't be a huge variance in the types of homes that they find. It might be a variance in the price that they're quoting you. Now, I will tell you, my job is not to tell you what your house is worth. I don't know that. But I do have a lot of experience working for banks and companies and homeowners and buyers to determine what the value range might be. I give you that information and you decide what the value is. Okay? So the criteria I use is in this sheet. And after that, we have basically the information on homes that fit that criteria. To me, this is one of the most important pieces. It's going to look like this. And what you want to notice is, and I call these paragraphs, this right here is your immediate competition. These are the homes that are on the market right now. So when you're looking at these homes and you're figuring out where to position your home, please understand that closer to the top, the less expensive homes, there will be more buyers. Closer to the bottom, there will be less buyers. If you go over here where the price is, your highest property in the market, you will have very few buyers. So the idea is to position here. If you saw the video on absorption rate, these are your registers, and this is where you want to go to sell your home, to check out and be able to sell your property. The next paragraph you'll see is UAG, that means under agreement. CTG over here is also contingent. The most important criteria will be the sold, and you can see there's quite a bit of sold properties. The second page, if you have one, will be of canceled and expired. But the most important criteria for you to judge what your value will be is looking at the sold homes and what the sold homes are for. If your home is going to be not within that criteria, it will be very difficult to justify the cost to the appraiser. So we want to make sure that whatever price you choose on the property, you will be able to justify it by giving them examples of available homes and sold homes. Just so we go back a little bit, this is what a public record on the multiple listing service looks like. as a consumer, as the homeowner, you want to check for accuracy. A lot of this information is not accurate. Typically, you will not see finished basements, fireplaces, even garages are incorrect on that, but that's for tax purposes only. You will also have summary pages like this one right here, just basically giving you a look at a glance of all of the properties I'm using for your competition. There's also sale price to list price ratios. An average sale price to list price ratio right now is about 96% on average. I am very happy to say that my list price to sale price ratio is 99.5%, and that is because I price homes to sell so they don't linger on the market, and also I'm a very strong negotiator. The next section looks like this, and these are lists of homes that fit your criteria. Each house that I use to show value in yours will be in that section. You want to read the description. If you can, drive by these homes, take a look at the way they look on the outside, try to be impartial, and figure out what would the buyer do. Would the buyer want to buy your home or this home? And if so, if the other home is the choice, how much more competitive do you need to be on the price or condition to get that buyer to choose your property? You will also have graphs like this to show sale versus list price. The second section is the appraisal style. Now, this does not account for condition, so you need to look at this with a generalized kind of view. It looks like this. There are rows. The subject property will be in the pink, and these competition homes. Now, the appraisal style is done very much like an appraiser would do. And what they do is they add and subtract for the difference. In this example, the subject has four bathrooms here. This property has only 3 bathrooms, so this has less value. Well, we need to add value. In this case, we added $10,000. So that this property would be more like this one. The final price is over here. So if this property was like that, then the selling price was more like this. Your report will have that information, and the following page after that report will be your net sheet. A net sheet looks like this. What this net sheet says is on average your property should sell somewhere between here and here. And after most general closing costs, your net would be right here. Obviously, you have lawyers' fees, taxes, real estate fees, and such things like that. After that, your report might contain additional information. Refer to the absorption rate to understand this chart. Absorption rate is explained in a different video, and you can search for that on my YouTube account, which is Jane Becker Video. Basically, this says how many homes are competing with your homes right now, and how many homes sold in the last 90 days, how many homes are selling every month, and what are your chances of selling your property the first 30 days. And here we have the absorption rate. The absorption rate here is 7.9 months, and if 6 months is your benchmark, which it is, 7.9 months means that it's slower than 6 months and therefore buyer's market. The final page is a page that looks like this. This page basically explains the market in the town that you live in and compares that market from a previous year. So you could see, has the market stayed the same? Has the market improved? And any other little tidbits that would be helpful. Over here, for that town, the absorption rate is 4 months. As a general rule in this particular town, 5.2 months a year ago, now it's 4 months, meaning that it's a solid seller's market. But the home being in a certain price point is in a buyer's market. I hope this explains the comparative market analysis, and if you have any other questions, feel free to give me a call. My phone number is 508-922-9832. Thank you for watching.